अच्छा ही है।
So next, the world was a lot bigger than he thought. Then, unfortunately, near Haiti, the Santa Maria hit rocks. The Santa Maria hit rocks in Hindi. Then, unfortunately, near Haiti, the Santa Maria hit rocks. Okay. So, hit rocks means सूजी का हलवा खाया, right? Then, पत्थर से टकरा गया. Santa Maria hit rocks. अच्छा देखें यहाँ पर. Here we have a very important rule of English language. Please pay attention. The Santa Maria hit rocks. The Santa Maria hit rocks. In Hindi भी से पत्थर से टकरा गया, चट्टान से टकरा गया. So we are using the word say. चट्टान से टकरा गया. And in English we are saying hit rocks. Where is the word for say? सर ने मुझे छड़ी से पीटा. Sir hit me with a stick. छड़ी से, with a stick. पहाड़ से, nothing. No with, nothing. Hit rocks. I bumped into a rickshaw. I bumped into a rickshaw. मैं एक रिक्शा से टकरा गया. What is the word for say here? Into. I bumped into a rickshaw. So here's the English of say is into. Actually, you never learn the English of say. आप say का English सीखेंगे ही नहीं. There can be 5, 6 different words which will be used in different places for say. So you don't learn say. Say का English नहीं सीखना आप. All your childhood, you learned English this way. कोई हिंदी word is इसका English, कोई हिंदी word इसका English. This is how you have learned. Silly way. कैसे सीखते हैं? There are 2 kinds of verbs. देखो मैं बताता हूँ. I like mangoes. Like के बाद direct. I like mangoes. So when you say a verb, after that verb, if you say a noun, that noun is called the object. For example, I like mangoes. What is the object in this sentence? Mangoes, because it comes directly after like. I like mangoes. Here is another. I like him. I like him. What is the object here? Him is the object. Object is a grammatical term. Object is a grammatical term. Object मतलब समान भी होता है, वो हटा दीजिए. Okay? साइंस में होता है ना object. कहते हैं ना an object in motion, ऐसे करके बोलते हैं ना. In science, वो object word हटा दो दिमाग से. Don't use that word object. Object means simply a grammatical term. Okay. I like Katrina. What is the object in this sentence? Katrina is the object. Object is a grammatical term. Objects are always nouns or pronouns, because pronouns are equivalent to nouns. And they always come straight after the verb. Objects come straight after the verb. So here is a sentence. I drink milk. What is the object in the sentence? Milk, because it comes straight after drink. Milk is, drink is the verb, and it comes straight after drink. Power off means not connected or what? Give me a second, guys.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing.
Hmm.
Bluetooth glasses.
90% charge, no issues. Okay. So I drink milk. Here, milk is the object. I hate him. What is the object? Him. So everybody understands the idea of object. Object is straight after the verb. Now, look at this sentence. I go to Patna. I go to Patna. In this sentence, what is the object? You guys will say Patna? No, sorry. It doesn't have an object. The sentence doesn't have an object. No, the sentence doesn't have an object. So what is Patna? Patna is not the object. If you remember, I taught you three things: adverb of place, adverb of time, adverb of manner. Okay, adverb of place. I go where? To Patna. So to Patna together is an adverb of place. I go to Patna. In this sentence, I go where? To Patna. Can I say I go what? Can I say I go what? No. I can say I go where? Then the answer is to Patna. My mom wakes up at 7 o'clock. My mom wakes up at 7 o'clock. Now the question is when? When? Then at 7 o'clock. In this sentence, my mom wakes up at 7 o'clock. What is the object? My mom wakes up at 7 o'clock. What is the object? The sentence doesn't have an object. The sentence doesn't have an object. I wake up, my mom wakes up at 7 o'clock, doesn't have an object. Why is that? Where was I? Was talking about my mother wakes up at 7 o'clock. This sentence doesn't have an object because an object is a noun. And normally you will see that noun right after the verb. Right after the verb. There is no noun after the verb wake up. My mom wakes up at 7 o'clock. Now, my mom wakes up what? My mom wakes up what? You're silly. My mom wakes up when? Then you answer 7 o'clock, right? At 7 o'clock. My mom wakes up what? What do you mean? This is not a valid question. My mom wakes up. Wakes up? Okay, fine. My mom wakes up what? What do you mean what? Wake up what? This is not a valid question. So there are two types of verbs. A verb that has an object and a verb that doesn't have an object. For example, when I say, I hate, then you will say, hate what? I'll say, I hate to smoke, okay? I hate what? I hate noise, okay? I hate who? I hate politicians, all right? So, hate somebody, hate something. So, when you have somebody or something right after the verb, it is the object. It is the object. Object is somebody or something. Somebody means person, a noun. Something means a noun. An object is always a noun. But when I say my mom wakes up at 7 o'clock, then 7 o'clock is not a noun for you at the moment here, because my mom wakes up what? Will you say 7 o'clock? Some people were saying 7 o'clock. हिंदी में देखते हैं, मेरी माँ 7 बजे उठती है. मेरी माँ क्या उठती है? कोई जवाब है? So why did you say 7 o'clock when I said my mom wakes up what? And you said 7 o'clock. What was that? You were not being very sensible in that moment. My mom wakes up when? At 7 o'clock. So at 7 o'clock is an adverb of time. Do you remember studying that? I told you I will not teach anything just once. And that's why this class is effective. Because I don't teach anything just once. And those people who say, ye ho gaya, ye ho gaya, ye ho gaya, nonsense. कुछ होता नहीं है, सीखा जाता है. All right? And that's why we have to bring the same topics again and again. Because you guys are not Einstein. You guys are not Newton, that you will learn anything in just once. You're not so clever. You are average clever person, right, guys? Average clever people need a lot of repetition in order to learn a language. You guys are average clever people. You're not like somebody, you're not like an exceptionally talented, exceptionally intelligent person. You're okay, right? Where most people are. You're not in one of those 2% people in the world. 2% people in the world are extra intelligent, really extraordinary they are. You're not those 2% people. I'm not that person either. I need a lot of repetition when I'm learning a language. So I am ready to give you that repetition. Adverb of time, adverb of place. Don't confuse them with objects. They are often confused. People who do not understand this concept very well, they often confuse objects and adverb of time and adverb of place. Here is another. I will see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. In this sentence, what is the object? I will see you tomorrow. What is the object? Come on, everybody. Think about what I have explained so far. Apply that and find out your answer. Apply what I have taught you. I will see you tomorrow. What is the object? Huh? You can't decide. Okay, fine. Let's go through what I told you one more time. What is an object? Always a noun or position right after the. Now use these two criteria to find out what is the object in this sentence. I will see you tomorrow. You still can't apply this. Can you notice the verb in this sentence? What is the verb? And after see, what do you see? I will see you tomorrow. So you can't decide that you is the object. You is a pronoun. It is right after the, and you still can't say it is the object because I said two things. It will be either a noun or a pronoun. It will be right after the verb. And when you bring these two conditions to this sentence, I will see you tomorrow, what is that word that comes out? It is you. I will see you. And you're still not able to decide. Now, this tells you how intelligent you guys are. So please don't overestimate yourself. Be ready to work harder. Okay, tell me. Fast people can walk for less time and cover more distance. But slow people walk for a long time and cover less distance. So if you realize that you're a slow walker, be ready to walk for longer. Okay? And if you're still sitting, despite the fact that you are a slow walker, thinking that I will get there very soon, you are delusional then. So delusional means someone who is not in touch with reality. Delusional, crazy, you know. Another sentence, tell me what is the object. I've told you, an object is a noun or a pronoun, and it will be always after the verb. Okay, so the sentence is, okay, the next sentence is, I dreamt I had a bad dream. Okay, let me make it easier. I opened the door. What is the object? I opened the door. What is the object? Why is it the object? It is a noun and it is after the I opened the door, right? So I went through the door. What is the object? I went through the door. What is the object? I went through the door. Again, you seem lost a little bit. My dear online students, apply your mind and answer. I went through the door. It doesn't have an object. One person said it doesn't have an object. Why is that? Because the verb is went. And after went, you don't see a noun. And now common sense. If you say go, you'll say go what? You will not have an answer. Because an object, a noun. Okay, there are different questions, guys. One question is who? Ask question, who? Say who? Rahul. Who? My brother. Who? Politicians. Who? So whenever I say who, the object answer is always a noun, yes or no? Person noun?
Yes,
Okay, I'll ask what? Samir, pay attention here. What? What? Answer, come on, give me an answer. What? What? So whenever you ask the question what, again the answer is always a noun. Next question word, when? 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 Yesterday. When? Okay. Now this is always, the answer is always an adverb of time. Okay. Where? But now, where? Where? In Africa. This is always, answer to the question where is always an adverb of place. The answer to the question where is always. Now, these are common words, are they not? Who, what, when, where. So now that's all. Let's just stop right there. Who, the answer to who is always a noun. The answer to what is also always a noun. The answer to when is always an adverb of, and the answer to where is always an adverb of place. Simple and easy. Let's just stick to these 4 questions right now. Got it? So the object will be the question to when, where, or what, and who. An object is the answer to which question? What and who, because only then we get nouns. An object is a noun. Got it? Not an adverb of place or time. An object is always a noun. So what question will you ask to find out the object? Who? What? That's it. With the verb. With the verb. For example, I hate bread. I hate what? So you get the answer. Bread is the object. I will meet them tomorrow. I will meet them tomorrow. What is the object? I will meet them tomorrow. What is the object? Are you confident? Because I can hear a few people saying them, but a lot of people are still quiet. I will meet them tomorrow. What is the object? It doesn't have an object? That's your answer? Okay. What about my online students? I will meet them tomorrow. What is the object?
I think them.
If you have been listening to me carefully, and if you understand what I'm explaining, please answer. I will meet them tomorrow. What is the object? Subject is I. The verb is will meet. What is the object? You said there is no object, Shashi. So what is them?
Them,
I
sir.
will meet somebody. I will meet. Somebody means who? Somebody means the answer to the question. Who? Okay, ask. Who? Somebody. The answer to who? Question who is always. And the answer to the question what is always something. So when you have somebody or something after the verb, it is the object. Got it? So a lot of you still have confusions, but some of you have come to the level where you understand what objects are. Let's continue with this exercise a little bit. I threw a chair at him. I threw a chair at him. What? I think you guys are wrong. You didn't say that, right? It was him, a little too quick. Please understand. I threw a chair at him. Threw. Take that. I threw a chair at him. What is the object? That's what your answer should be straight away. First thing, right? Okay? बाद में हम लोग और गहरे जाएंगे. अभी तो ये पहली बात है ना. It is the first time that we are talking about objects. ठीक है? तो अभी थोड़ा सा प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड. हर चीज में लेयर्स होते हैं. लेयर्स. ऊपर वाला लेयर पहले कटेगा, फिर नीचे वाला लेयर, फिर नीचे वाला लेयर. ओके? ये नहीं कि सारे लेयर्स एक साथ काट दें. नो. So it is the most basic understanding of objects. And right now, your answer should be chair, because I said I threw a chair. So here the object is a chair. I threw what?
Chair.
Right? Not a rock, not a paperweight, not a book. I threw a chair at him. So here, chair is definitely the object. बाद में अभी फिर मैं बोल रहा हूँ, मैं पूरी जानकारी नहीं दे रहा अभी आपको. I'm just giving you the most basic information. In this sentence, we can consider him as well an object. इसके बारे में बाद में बात करेंगे कैसे होगा. ठीक है? Let's see.
Sir.
I saw a dream. What is the object? Obviously, right? So there are verbs in English which have an object, which will take an object, and there are verbs in English which cannot take an object. For example, if you say I like, then after like you will always say what? You like something, we will put there. You like somebody, you will put it there. So like will always take an object. I like him, I like mangoes, I like her, something like that. But when you say I wake up, then can you put an object after wake up? Can you put an object? Think about it. Logically, can you say a noun after wake up? I wake up and then a noun. I wake up Rahul. Is that fine? हाँ वो उठाना के लिए कर सकते हैं, लेकिन उठना के लिए तो नहीं ना. Please understand. एक verb है उठना, जागना. I wake up early. I wake up. Early is the adverb of time, because you wake up when? Early. You wake up when? Early. Early is an adverb of time. So that's fine. But I wake up, a noun is not possible. हाँ, wake up का एक और meaning होता है. उठाना, जगाना. My mother wakes me up every day. My mother wakes me up every day. Now, in this sentence, are you feeling cold? Are you feeling cold? Change your seat. Change your seat, because you will fall sick. Anybody who wants to sit there who doesn't feel very cold? All right. Yeah. Are you feeling cold too? Then leave that place. Don't sit there. You might fall sick. I think Sat, you will be fine here. You've got a good layer of fat on your body. You know, do you know this? Bulky people are usually found in cold areas. And in hot areas, normally people are slim and tall. Tall and slim people can handle heat better, and bulky people can handle coldness better. You know that? So people who have a little bit of extra layer of skin on their body, they don't feel cold very much. In winter season, Ashwini is going to suffer more than somebody like Saad. Saad will not have a problem in winter season so much because he has got the body which will keep the heat, cold out. But when it's like thinner layer of fat. Fat works like clothes for your bones, and when it is very cold, the coldness can enter your bones when your layer is very thin. So thin people don't feel very hot, and chubby people don't feel very cold. Okay. Anyways, coming back to what we were talking about, objects, right? So, beta, there are two types of verbs. Verbs which will take object and which will not take object. So from here on, you pay attention. Don't let them sit together. They behave like kids, Go there, please. Separate them. Okay. भाई तुम लोग बहुत बदमाशी कर रहे हो, घर मैसेज पहुंचवा दूंगा, ब्याह हुआ करवा दूंगा तुम दोनों का, ठीक है? हाँ, गार्जियन टीचर्स की बात बड़ी सीरियसली लेते हैं पेरेंट्स, बोल दिया जाए ना, इफ फादर कॉल्ड मी, ब्याह करेगा सोच रहे बिटिया का, हाँ एकदम करिए, ठीक है, तो सोच लो बेटा, हम अपने तरफ से कॉल कर सकते हैं, नहीं करेंगे, यू आर सो कॉन्फिडेंट। अच्छा, we'll see, अगले साल सब जा रहे हैं मुर्जा के शादी में दोस्तों, देख लो तुम लोग। Okay. Coming back. The whole purpose was just to tell you that now, hello, silence. You guys need to pay attention to the verb and what comes after the verb. See, hit. Santa Maria hit rocks. तो hit rocks से दिमाग में मैसेज जाएगा, ओ ये ऑब्जेक्ट ले लेता सीधे अपने पास। संता मरिया hit, मेरा बाइक पेड़ से टकरा गया, हिट वर्ब यूज कर लो, माय बाइक हिट ए ट्री, बात खत्म, माय बाइक हिट अ ट्री। और कोई टीचर या कोई स्टूडेंट पूछे कि इससे कर ले, कुछ नहीं, लेकिन अगर यही बम्प वर्ब यूज करें, माय बाइक बम्प्ड इनटू अ ट्री, वहां इंटू बोलना पड़ेगा। तो ये किसका कहानी है, प्रॉब्लम किसका है, वर्ब का। जो हिट है वो लाइक की तरह है, लाइक के बाद हमेशा somebody something, लाइक के बाद हमेशा somebody something। आप कभी बोले आई लाइक, no, I like something, I like mangoes, I like guavas, I like you, I like movies, something like that. So you always have an object after like. तो रॉक हिट किस कैटेगरी में गया, गो कैटेगरी में या लाइक कैटेगरी में? गो कैटेगरी में मतलब समझ रहे हो ना, आई गो टू पटना, इसमें कोई ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं है। तो देयर आर टू कैटेगरीज, लाइक कैटेगरी, गो कैटेगरी। हम नाम भी दे सकते हैं ट्रांजिटिव, इंट्रांजिटिव, वो एक्स्ट्रा बर्डन है आप पे। सो कीप द नेम्स आउट, बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स, स्मॉल बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स, नो कन्वर्सेशन। सो मैंने कहा लाइक एंड गो, देयर आर टू कैटेगरीज। लाइक जैसे वर्ब दिमाग में लिस्ट करना, ओ ये लाइक की तरह है, ओके। हिंदी में चाहे कुछ है, चलो एक एग्जांपल दे दो बहुत बढ़िया वाला। हम लोगों ने छुट्टियों के बारे में कोई बात नहीं की, हम लोगों ने छुट्टियों के बारे में कोई बात नहीं की, टॉक वर्ड यूज करते, ठीक है। वी डिडंट टॉक अबाउट हॉलीडेज, ठीक है, वी डिडंट टॉक अबाउट हॉलीडेज, नो प्रॉब्लम्स। टॉक किस में जाएगा, ऐसे सोच सकते हैं, हालांकि थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम है उसके, टेक्निकली ये सही नहीं हो पाएगा, लेकिन हाँ ठीक है। अब वी टॉक्ड अबाउट हॉलीडेज, अब जरा देखना ये वाला डिस्कस वर्ब यूज करते हैं। वी डिड नॉट डिस्कस हॉलीडेज, वी डिड नॉट, अब इसमें अबाउट नहीं आए, क्योंकि इंग्लिश में डिस्कस लाइक की तरह। तो आपको ध्यान देना है कौन से वर्ब लाइक की तरह होते हैं। जिसके बाद डायरेक्ट क्या आना है, ऑब्जेक्ट। जैसे हिंदी बोलते हैं, मैं राहुल से प्यार करता हूं या करती हूं, कैसे होगा, राहुल से, वहां से के लिए कोई वर्ड नहीं चाहिए, आई लव, उसके बाद डायरेक्ट राहुल। ये लव भी किसके कैटेगरी में गया, लाइक के कैटेगरी में। तो आपको गौर करने हैं कौन से वर्ब्स लाइक के कैटेगरी में जाते हैं। जस्ट पे अटेंशन एंड ऑब्जर्व every day. Whenever you read, notice which verbs go in the like category. Like category मतलब मेरा कहने का क्या है बच्चों आपके लिए, object right after the verb. Santa Maria hit rocks. Unfortunately, near Haiti, Haiti is written with a capital H. What is it? It is the name of a place. Near Haiti, the Santa Maria hit rocks. देखिए कहने को एक सेंटेंस था, हम लोगों ने इस एक सेंटेंस पे 40 मिनट तक 30 मिनट बिता दिए। Alright, we spent nearly half an hour on this one sentence trying to understand the idea of object and the idea of verbs which directly take the noun after them. हर जगह आपको एक ही आइडिया देना है। जैसे मैंने आपसे कहा बातचीत, बात करना, किसी बारे में बात करना, तो इंग्लिश में टॉक भी यूज कर सकते हैं, डिस्कस भी यूज कर सकते हैं। फर्क क्या है, after talk you will say we talked about you, we discussed you. हम पॉलिटिक्स के बारे में कभी बात नहीं करते अपने जान पहचान के लोगों से। I never talk about politics. I never discuss politics. Direct। अभी हिंदी बोलने वाले को ये गलत लगेगा सेंटेंस, कैसे कैसे हो जाएगा, वो क्या डाल देगा बीच में, about, I don't discuss about politics, उसको ये नेचुरल लगेगा। But no, you can't say that in standard English. It is grammatically wrong if you say I don't discuss about politics. What is correct? I don't discuss, क्योंकि इंग्लिश में ऐसा वर्ब होता है जिसके डायरेक्ट बाद ऑब्जेक्ट है, और आपको गौर करते रहना है। टीचर लिस्ट नहीं देंगे आपको, रट्टा नहीं मारना है पढ़ाई में, यू हैव टू ऑब्जर्व एंड लर्न। चलिए कर देते हैं। भारत ने पाकिस्तान पे कभी भी पहले आक्रमण नहीं किया। इंडिया नेवर अटैक। अब कुछ लोग कहेंगे ऑन पाकिस्तान, उनके दिमाग में आ रहा है पाकिस्तान पे अटैक लाइक वाला वर्ब है। अब बताओ क्या करना चाहिए, अटैक लाइक कैटेगरी का है, बताओ। इंडिया नेवर अटैक पाकिस्तान फर्स्ट, इंडिया नेवर अटैक पाकिस्तान फर्स्ट, गॉट इट। तो यहां पर अटैक, तुम मुझ पे अटैक क्यों कर रहे हो, व्हाई आर यू अटैकिंग मी, और पे गया व्हाई आर यू अटैकिंग मी। तो प्रॉब्लम है हिंदी इंग्लिश को कंपेयर करके जो करते ना, एक एक वर्ड देख के। नो, यू हैव टू लर्न द रूल्स ऑफ इंग्लिश ग्रामर व्हेन यू वांट टू राइट और स्पीक इंग्लिश करेक्टली। यू डोंट केयर अबाउट हाउ हिंदी इज स्पोकन। हिंदी हैज इट्स ओन रूल्स, इंग्लिश हैज इट्स ओन रूल्स। सो व्हेन यू आर लर्निंग इंग्लिश, you should prioritize, मतलब you should give more value to learning the English grammar rules. What is the grammar rule here? That there are some verbs which take objects straight after them and we call them like category verb, क्योंकि like के बाद हमेशा हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं, somebody और something। वो अकेले होते ही नहीं है ऐसे verbs। Yes, हाँ, yeah, sure। They have another class at 5 o'clock. All right. Unfortunately, near Haiti, the Santa Maria hit rocks. So Columbus returned to Spain. So Columbus returned to Spain. Now return like category का verb है, yes or no? देखो, Columbus returned to Spain. क्या return like category का verb है? नहीं, क्योंकि return के बाद क्या दिख रहा है, तो हटा दीजिए, like category का verb नहीं। Columbus returned to Spain. He returned to Spain on the Nina. When one ship got damaged, he returned to Nina. He returned to Spain on on the Nina, leaving 40 sailors on the island. Leaving 40 sailors on the island. ध्यान देखिए, वहां कॉमा के बाद लिविंग है, कॉमा ना होता फुल स्टॉप होता तो क्या करते? तो कैसे लिविंग लिख देते? अगले लाइन क्या लिखते? He left, है ना, यही लिखते ना. He left 40 sailors on the island to look for gold. Like I told you the reality that he created a big massacre there on that island. He killed a lot of people there. He left 40 sailors on the island to look for gold. Number 7. The Spanish people, when he returned to Spain, okay, the Spanish people gave him a hero's welcome. The Spanish people gave him a hero's welcome. The Spanish people gave him a hero's welcome. Yes. Is there anything more? Just this much. The Spanish people gave him a hero's welcome. इसका मतलब समझ आ रहा है? The Spanish people gave Columbus a hero's welcome. They treated him like a hero. They gave him a hero's welcome. They treated him like a hero came back. Huh? Final years. Between 1492 and 1504, Columbus made 3 more voyages. He made 3 more voyages. Voyage means what journey? A sea journey is called a voyage. So, मैं कभी भी अपने जीवन में समुद्री यात्रा नहीं करूंगा. I will never. आगे बोलिए. आगे बोलिए. मैं अपने जीवन में कभी समुद्री यात्रा नहीं करूंगा. In my life, I will never. देखो, सामने से नहीं देख पाते और सीख पाते आप लोग. देखिए आपको कैसा इंग्लिश सिखाया गया इतने साल कि सामने हेल्प है लेकिन आप नहीं ले पाए. पता है? Between 1492 and 1504, Columbus made 3 more voyages. हिंदी करिएगा. उसने 3 बार और समुद्री यात्राएं करी उसने. और कौन सा वर्ब यूज किया गया? तो आपको क्या बोलना चाहिए था? In my life, I will never go. अभी भी. Can you believe it? आपको क्या बोलना चाहिए बच्चों? I will never make. Hello, Nisha? Yes. मेरे ख्याल से अभी तो बंद हो. 6 बजे जी हम रहेंगे. आप आएंगे क्या? हाँ, आप आ रही हैं क्या? किस लिए? अच्छा ठीक. So Columbus made 3 more voyages. तो आपका दिमाग नहीं गौर कि अच्छा इंग्लिश में ऐसे करते हैं, क्योंकि मेक का हिंदी आपने दिमाग में क्या रखा हुआ है? बनाना. यहाँ क्या लिखा हुआ है? He made 3 more voyages. उसने 3 बार और यात्राएं करी. Between 1492 and 1504, he made 3 more voyages across the Atlantic. अब आप बोलो, in my life, I will never make a voyage. आप गो से बोल सकते हैं, लेकिन यहां से सीखना जरूरी था. I will never make a voyage in my life. इंग्लिश में गो जब यूज करेंगे तो देखिए कैसा होगा, क्योंकि गो और मेक में फर्क देखिए. मेक किसके जैसा है? लाइक के जैसा है कि नहीं है? आप बोल सकते हैं I will never make a voyage, लेकिन गो बोलेंगे I will never go on a voyage. I will never go on a voyage. See the problem? अब आप बताओ, क्लोज टेस्ट करके एग्जाम में कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछ जाता है, वो ब्लैंक स्पेस छोड़ देते हैं, 4 मिलते जुलते वर्ड्स देते हैं. जैसे I will never blank space on a voyage in my life. नीचे go, make, और किसने पढ़ लिया make a voyage होता है, make डाल दिया. वहां on लिखा था, क्या करना चाहिए था? I will never go on a voyage. और अगर लिखा होता आई विल नेवर डॉट 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 ए वॉयज इन माई लाइफ, तो वहां गोल लगा सकते थे। तो क्या वर्ड डिसाइड कर रहा है? सेंटेंस के कुछ वर्ड्स ये डिसाइड कर रहे हैं कि ये वाला वर्ब है कि ये वाला। और कुछ लोग के लिए दोनों तो होता है, गो भी होता है, मेक भी होता है। कैसे चुनेंगे? बिकॉज ऑफ द फ्लो ऑफ द वर्ड्स, द अरेंजमेंट ऑफ द वर्ड्स। सो क्लोज टेस्ट इज अ वेरी वेरी डिफिकल्ट इन अ क्वेश्चन, बिकॉज उसमें आपको सारा जानकारी होना चाहिए कि किसके साथ कैसे सेंटेंस बनता है। एंड इफ यू डोंट नो, आपको सारे आंसर्स करेक्ट लगेंगे। इफ यू डोंट नो इंग्लिश वेरी वेल, क्लोज टेस्ट में सारे ऑप्शंस करेक्ट लगते हैं लोग। Between 1492 and 1504, Columbus made 3 more voyages across the Atlantic. He took his 13-year-old son, Ferdinand. He took his 13-year-old son, Ferdinand, across the Atlantic. Across the Atlantic. Now, what does it mean, across the Atlantic? Okay. So, from this side to that side, this is called across. Suppose you are on this side of the road and you want to go on the other side of the road, you need to go across the road. You need to go across the road. Okay. So across means on the other side. So he made 3 more voyages across the Atlantic. He took his 13-year-old son, Ferdinand. Now, what was the name of the king? And what was the name of his son? Why? He admired the king. He showed respect for the king because the king gave him money eventually. Told you that in European culture, when you like somebody a lot, to show respect for that person, you name your children after that person. So the king's name was Ferdinand. He named his son Ferdinand after the king. He named his son Ferdinand after the king. मतलब हिंदी में क्या हुआ इसका? उसने अपने बेटे का नाम फर्डिनैंड, हाँ पूरा बोलिए। He named his son Ferdinand after the king. किंग के नाम पे रखा। पे के लिए मैंने कौन सा इंग्लिश यूज किया? यही सब दिमाग को ऑब्जर्व करना शुरू कर दे, आप सीखने लग गए। हम ये नहीं कहेंगे आप सीख गए, आप सीखना शुरू किए। एलिमेंट्री कोर्स इज ऑल अबाउट गेटिंग यू स्टार्टेड। ट्रस्ट मी, जिस तरीके से आपको इंग्लिश सिखाया गया है वो सबसे बड़ा बाधा है, ऑब्स्टेकल आपके सीखने में। आपको हर जगह इस वर्ड के बदले वो वर्ड, इस वर्ड के बदले वो वर्ड, और कभी मैच नहीं करा सकते। अभी देख लो, मैं अपनी बेटी के नाम पे एक बिजनेस शुरू करना चाहता हूं। आई वॉन्ट टू स्टार्ट अ बिजनेस आफ्टर माई डॉटर। अब नेचुरली जो हिंदी बोलने वाला वो क्या सोचेगा? ऑन, क्योंकि नाम पे का इंग्लिश क्या पढ़े बचपन से, बस वो आ जाएगा मुंह पे। दैट्स वेयर द प्रॉब्लम इज। कोई ऑन बोलने वाले को एहसास होगा गलत बोला है कहीं से भी, तो जब स्टूडेंट्स कम आउट ऑफ द एग्जाम हॉल दे आर ऑलवेज कॉन्फिडेंट कि हम सही लिख के आए। ठीक है, इसी वजह से। He took his 13-year-old son Ferdinand with him. He took his son with him. Hindi. He took his son with him. Go to hell. जहन्नम में जाओ, मैं साथ लेके जाऊंगा। I will take you with me. Yeah, sure, I will go to hell, but I will take you with me. We will have fun together. Has somebody ever told you go to hell? It's a very common way of, cursing someone. Suppose you irritate somebody so much, go to hell. Then your reaction, yeah, no problem. I'll take you with me. Wherever I go, I take you. So I will take you there as well. He took his son with him on his last voyage, he took his son, 13-year-old son with him on the last voyage. On the last, देख रहे हो the last आया है? On the अच्छा, अभी तक ऐसे जब भी बोलते लास्ट संडे, लास्ट ईयर, लास्ट फ्राइडे, जब ऐसे देखे अभी से पीछे की तरफ तो लास्ट, लेकिन एक सीरीज में आखिरी तो the last. He made a lot of journeys now. On the last journey, on the last voyage, he took his son with him. He took his son with him on the last voyage. He became famous. He wanted to become famous. He became famous, but not very rich. He could not hold on that island San Salvador, right? He left 40 sailors there to look for gold. To look for gold, मतलब सोने की तलाश में, right? To look for gold, he left 40 sailors, but he could not become very rich. Last years, again, जीवन ऐसे चल रहा है, उसमें जो आखिरी आया, in the last years of his life, he was in great pain with arthritis, and he could not leave his bed. He could not leave his bed. He was so sick. He died on the 20th of May, 1506. 500 years ago, he died. So that was the story of Columbus. Last और the last में थोड़ा थोड़ा फर्क समझ में आ रहा है? पीछे देखिए और बोलिए. Last Monday, last Tuesday, last month, last January, last year, fine. ऐसे. Last night, okay. लेकिन एक सीरीज चल रही है. The last film शाहरुख खान did. यहां से पीछे नहीं देखते हैं. उसने बहुत सारी फिल्में की और उसमें जो आखिर में तो जो उसमें कहते हैं द लास्ट, वहां खाली लास्ट नहीं है. The last film Shahrukh Khan made was a big hit. The last film Shahrukh Khan made was a big hit. Got it? Now homework for uh, Monday. It's Saturday today. Homework for Monday. You have to choose a character. Choose a character from history. Choose any character from anywhere in the world. Like Columbus is a historical figure. He is from history. Choose a historical figure, do some research, and please, please do not copy paste the language from the internet or anywhere. I want to see, after all this hard work, how much language can you use now? So write a text about that person. Collect the information on the internet, no problems. But the language should be yours. The words that you will write, you will arrange them. You will not copy paste the arrangement from somewhere else. That's the only thing you will avoid though. But the research you can do on the internet. Choose a character, anyone you want to talk about, any historical figure, like Christopher Columbus. You can talk about anyone you please. Newton, Galileo, anybody. Okay? Gandhi, anybody. Okay? Jawaharlal Nehru, anybody, not necessarily from India, from anywhere. Hitler, anybody. Nietzsche, a philosopher, anyone. Do the research and write simple sentences. Divide life into 3 parts. Early life, stop. Early life, main life, what things he did, why he's a historical figure, what special things he did, main part, and then his last years. Divide it into 3 parts. Got it, guys? That will be your homework. Now, look at this text here. I will say the phrases and you guys will give me sentences. Close your books, everyone. Close your books. Yeah. For a long time. You had that phrase in the story? For a long time. What was the sentence? Do you remember? For a long time, people believed what? People believed what? Columbus discovered America. But that's not true, right? He did not discover America. Another person called Leif Erikson, he discovered America 500 years before Columbus. Yes. In 1451, he was born. In 1451, he was born. Where? In Italy, in Genoa. Yeah. Next, between 1477 and 1485. What happened between 1477 and 1485? He visited many countries, including, you can mention one or two, not necessarily all five, including and West Africa. All right. Finally, the word finally reminds you of something? Okay, that's good. That's good. Finally was used in another context here, though. Can you remember? The king, yes, agreed to give him. So let's describe the whole thing. For 8 years, start. For 8 years, he begged, he requested the king and the queen of Spain to give him money. And they kept saying no, no, no. But finally, they agreed. They agreed to give him 3 ships and what? And food, enough food for 1 year. Enough मतलब होता है जितना जरूरत है उतना. Enough food for 1 year. Okay. On the 3rd of August, 1492, he started his journey. On the 3rd of August, 1492, he started his. Where did he start his journey? He started his journey in Spain. He left Spain. And which direction did he go in? He sailed west. After 3 months, after 3 months, his sailors became tired and ill. Very good. 2 days later, पूरी कहानी सुनानी पड़ेगी. After 3 months at sea, his sailors were tired and ill, and they wanted to go home. They wanted to go home. So this guy, Columbus, requested, so, guys, just 3 more days. Give me 3 more days, And then if we don't get to land, we don't find land, we will go back. Okay? And 2 days later, they found land. They saw land. It was an island, right? So next is the word. Next. So after they found San Salvador, next, they sailed to Cuba. Remember? And what did he think? He reached China or Japan. A silly person. He had no idea how big this world was. He had no idea how big this world was. He was only in Cuba and he thought he was in China or Japan. Okay. The world was a lot bigger than he thought. Okay. Then, after Cuba, what happened in this text? Then, near Haiti, his ship, Santa Maria, it rocks, right? And he decided to go back to Spain. He decided to return to Spain. Good. Between 1492 and 1504, what happened? 15, between 1492 and 1504, what happened? He made 3 more voyages. He made 3 more voyages. His phrases, it's all about creating language memory. Acha, made 3 voyages, yes. 3 journey ki. Right. And on the last journey, on the last voyage, what was the special thing about the last voyage? He took his son with him. He took his son with him. What was the name of his son? Ferdinand. Why did he name his son Ferdinand? Yeah, to show respect for the king. He named his son after the king. All right. In the last years, the last years of his life,
He was in
in Hindi we call it gatia, arthritis, right? Yeah. And he could not leave his bed. He was bedridden. He was bedridden. RIDDEN. He was bedridden. He could not leave his bed. He was so sick he could not leave his bed. But do you think we should have that kind of death where we are lying in bed or we are dependent on other people? I mean, everybody fears that time. Now, everybody, I mean, young people don't even think about these things. When I was your age, I never thought about my last time and all. But now that I'm in my 40s, sometimes the idea crosses my mind, and I would hate to be bedridden before my death. I would like to be walking, talking, and one day gone. You know, so that I don't suffer and people around me don't suffer. If you are in bed and you can't move, and then your family has to do everything for you, it is a little bit of a, torture for them. Yeah. On the 20th of May, 1506, what happened? He died. He left this world. Okay, good. So what will you guys do at home? You will research and write. Yes, exactly. That's what you will do. And I'm going to see. And Prince Beta, call me. Okay? You call me now. I would like to talk to you a little bit. See you. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.
Bye, sir. Okay. Bye, sir. My goodness. That is, leave the class, everybody. That is not.